Good afternoon, or just good day, everyone. Hey, Melissa, what is up? Exotic Parallel, how are y'all doing? Ginger, Bernie, Emily, Eduardo, Rios, Xavier, and Vegan Budget, and that's going good, thanks. Hey, Arizona is in the house. Hola, buenos noches, buenos dias, bonjour. Good dog, everyone. How's it going? Finland, yay, representing Europe. Hey, Eric and Raul and Ali and Kelly and Casey, Washington, D.C. in the house. Manuel, Nicole, Germany. All right, the continent of Germany representing. Nicole, good first question. I went vegan. Oh, San Diego in the house, Manuel. I went vegan in 2010 fully. Kind of flirting with it for a little while, a few years before that. Vegetarian. Yeah, and we have Portugal. That's right, Eduardo. All right, Holland. Wow, we got everyone. The whole world is here. We need someone from Asia. I'll count Australia as Asia. But yeah. Oh, Sebastopol to Pittsburgh to Pennsylvania. Oh my God, that is a shock. Oh, good dog, kind of sloth, Anton. Um, all right, Australia. All right, our first person from the Asian direction. I'm having a big ass banana smoothie here, guys. I have a full cup more or less, and it's like maybe 9, 10 bananas, 5, 6 strawberries. You'll see it. I'm gonna release a vlog later on today, what we ate in a day vid. You'll see the same kind of thing in there. But I just got back from the gym. Oh, Italy, cool. Serbia, right on. Germany, Finland. All right, we have the whole world here. Yeah, I just went to the gym, did some basketball, did some weights, and I'm tired. I'm hungry. Another Serbian, awesome. Opinion of oat milk. I love almond milk. That is my favorite. Vanilla, unsweetened almond milk's my absolute favorite. Huntington Beach, just down the street, Jacob. Right on. My lifting routine. Yeah, okay. I'll talk a little bit about my lifting routine. I won't take too much time, but if you ask a question right now, I might not see it. All right, España, right on. Howdy, Sasha in Texas. But anyway, my lifting routine. Basically, 3 or 4 things. I get a bench and I grab some dumbbells. I don't have anyone to spot me with the bar, so I just grab dumbbells and I do what's that called? Just lay down on the bench. Bench presses, I guess, with the dumbbells. And then on the squat rack, I do squats, and then I also do bicep curls, and sometimes shoulder. I don't know, are they called shoulder curls? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, that's pretty much my lifting situation there. I could do the incline bench. I'm perfectly happy right now on a flat bench. So yeah, if I were going more, I'd do more variation and stuff like that. Um, that's what I'm just doing right now. So yeah, I'll usually typically go and play basketball for about an hour. Yeah, side lateral rises. Thank you guys. Yeah. Lats, yeah. Anyway, it's been a while. I haven't been. I quit my gym membership in 2012. Started up again this year, and I just trying to get some more strength for basketball. Sometimes when I'm setting picks, guys will try to run through me, and I'll kind of find I get dislodged a little bit. So I want to build up some more core strength, some just more leg strength. And yeah, it's helping my vertical. I'm jumping a little bit tall, a little higher now. I can't slam dunk, but I can almost hang on the rim, get my knuckles over. So yeah, things are coming along, getting stronger every time I go. I lift a little bit heavier, so it's all coming along. The thing is, if you backed off from the gym for so long like I have, you can get some quick gains really quickly if you go on a regular interval like I'm doing. So yeah, I've only gone like I think 5 times in the past like 3 weeks, but yeah, it's coming. Do I train the back of my body? If you call the squats, I don't know exactly where squats are getting. I think that's more the legs. So yeah, I don't do any back stuff. No, I don't do pull-ups or tricep dips. I do a little. I did some pull-ups last time on Monday. I didn't do any today. I did the shoulder lat raises instead of pull-ups today. I felt a little tired today, just a little chill. I didn't want to push myself too hard and exert. I don't want to get sick before we go to a Maui for Angie's birthday in about a week. So that's another reason why I'm lifting too. Yeah, I even lift, brah. I do lift. Yes, I definitely do lift now. But yeah, I'm not trying to get a bodybuilder's body. I just want to look, just not look. I don't think most people would even notice. But yeah, I'm just trying to have a nicer, stronger basketball physique, basically. But I want to stay light. I like being able to chase little guards around and stuff like that. Just a little more strength when I set picks, a little more strength than when I'm posting up. That's it. That's really it. And it'll look rad in Maui. Older vegans, that's us, man. 50. Yeah, getting swole, Javier. This is my bulking phase here. But yeah, again, I'm not bodybuilding. I'm just getting some cool little strength for basketball. And plus, it's just kind of exciting, you know, since I haven't had a gym membership since 2012. It's kind of exciting again, you know. It's kind of fun, you know. Back then, I wasn't motivated at all, so it's kind of, you know, it's kind of cool to rotate sports in and out. Not to say I've given up other stuff, or I'm just adding, you know, lifting on to after playing basketball. Abs, you know, even when I was super freaking bone skinny as a raw vegan, I still have, you know, something covering the abs. So yeah, I don't think I have that genetic gift for having, you know, exposed abs. What foods do I crave often? Well, when I'm at the gym or after training or running or basketball, freaking smoothie. Or whatever high carb meal is around. Yeah, I'm 50. This is what a 50-year-old looks like here, guys. Yeah, in fact, I encountered a guy at the gym who recognized me. He was playing basketball. We just played a game together. He had to guard me, poor guy. He said, hey, don't you have a YouTube channel, a vegan channel? It's like, yeah. So we started talking. He was shocked I was 52 because he said I was probably the most active player out there, just chasing down every loose ball and just running around like crazy on defense. So yeah, 50 years old, bro. Bloating on a vegan diet? You can bloat on any diet, really. I mean, I'll be a little bloated. I'll be a little bloated after this banana smoothie. I will not lie. I won't look all lean in the belly or anything. I'll have a little tiny bloat, but it goes away. Pre-workout meal. I'll have a couple bananas. Today I just had one banana. I wasn't feeling it. You know, I'm feeling a little chill today. Like, who do I go for in the NBA? Who do I root for? The Clippers. I like all the California teams, you know, Golden State Warriors, Clippers, Lakers a little tiny bit. Frilly Rock Christine is doing another blood test with Dr. Garth. I know that one she did like 2-3 years ago when she had super high triglycerides. I'm kind of curious to see if she'll have them again. Do I ever get bored of so many bananas? Well, I mean, I'm hungry. This is what I want. I mean, I have oatmeal too. I have a big giant thing of oatmeal, but that's kind of like a backup. You know, I'd rather have these bananas right now. Let's see, what do I do for work? This is part of it. Yeah, YouTube is huge. You know, it's a huge part of my time. We have our whole, you know, online business, meaning, you know, we sell our t-shirts and Angie's book, Keep It Carved, Baby. So that keeps me quite busy, you know, getting orders fulfilled, keeping everything in stock, and just dealing with, you know, customer service issues. You know, people get the wrong size or ordered wrong or something like that. Well, thanks for the offer there, Deep Rock. Yeah, if I was a serious, you know, athlete trying to really make some big gains in my sport, I would take you up on that, you know. But that's cool. You know, I know enough to you know, do what I'm trying to do. Not to say I know better than you, but I appreciate that. But I don't want to bother you for that, Deep Rock. Your talents could be spent better than trying to make a old 50-year-old guy play basketball a little bit better. Eric Yam, why do you ask that? Is that what your thing is? Are you doing that right now? Thoughts on dietary cholesterol not having an effect on blood cholesterol? Well, the thing is, it does. You know, I mean, there's so much science and studies that show that. And there's a reason why those who have less dietary cholesterol intake, like vegans, tend to have way less blood serum cholesterol. So there's a reason why, yeah, you don't see too many vegans on statin drugs. There's a reason for that. So, yeah. Wow, going back to college at 35. Awesome, Lisa. Right on. Thanks, Mr. Alex. Let's see. What are you saying, Mesa? Sometimes when my mother does unvegan food, I remove meat, fish, and chicken. Does that mean I'm still vegan? You know, I'm not the vegan police. I'm not here to say what is or isn't vegan. Just don't eat animal products, you know? I mean, and try not, you know, yeah, I can see when you go to a restaurant, you have control. You can say, I don't want any animal products. When your mom's in control, though, it's tougher. You know, just do what you got to do. I would say try to make your own food and, you know, see what you can do with that. Do you feel a different? Do I feel a difference in sleep after I eat more processed food than whole food? I mean, it's not only just a sleep. I just feel better awake when I have more whole food than processed food. Not to say I never have processed vegan food, obviously, but yeah, I just feel better awake or asleep. It's not a huge difference where I want to like, you know, like quit all processed vegan food or anything forever. Let's see, Exotic Peril, one of your female friends is a vegetarian and her father made her eat red meat at Christmas. And now she thinks she needs fish oil and eats fish. Where did she get that belief from, Exotic Peril? Where did she believe that you have to have meat or animal products in order to have all the nutrients you need to be alive? I mean, what about me? I should be dead, right? I've been vegan now 7 years. I mean, you can get all your essential fatty acids from nuts and seeds. You don't need to eat toxic fish, you know, which is swimming in the most polluted waters, you know, in ever, basically. I mean, where do you get that belief from? I mean, shouldn't I be dead instead of 50 years old, going down, yeah, omega-3 flax seeds, baby, instead of going down the gym and blocking people's shot in the basketball court and winning games? I should be dead, you know? Kyrie Irving should be sucking on the Celtics instead of having, an all-star year. So why does your friend need to get all these nutrients, you know, that she's probably already getting? Why does she need to get them from me? Where does she get that belief from? She watched too many Joe Rogan or, you know, those misinformation sources. You need to consume saturated fats and cholesterol. That's bull crap because the human body produces cholesterol. It is not. Anyone who says cholesterol is an essential nutrient is full of crap. That means the essential nutrient means the body does not produce it, but the body produces it. So they're repeating bull crap like bro science. It's a lie. It's just a freaking lie. I don't know how to put it more subtly than that. It's just a lie. I have peanut butter once in a while. Okay, we guys asking about GMO. Let me see if I can see David Stanley. I'll scroll up a little bit here. Can someone just paste the GMO question there? I'm not a fan of GMOs, you know. I don't see why I need to eat GMO food when there's so many more delicious options than eating GMO foods. I don't believe in just eating one type of corn or one type of anything. Like, say avocados, they're not GMO, but you know, if there was just like one GMO avocado, it'd be one species, it'd be one flavor. I eat all different kinds. I don't even eat Hass avocados. We eat everything but Hass because, you know, Hass are usually the least tasty. So I don't trust like Monsanto or whoever to pick the gene that's going to make it the most delicious, nutritious product. Usually GMO foods are just kind of bland. They're meh, you know? They're not, you don't need GMO food. The rice cakes, do I eat them? Not often. What should you say to my family when they tell me it's dangerous to eat more than 2 bananas a day? Well, first, Mr. Alex, have them watch our most popular video on Happy Healthy Vegan. It's got maybe like almost 4 million views. It's called Bananas, the world's most dangerous fruit, where I debunk these idiots saying that bananas are going to kill you, there's so much potassium, blah, blah, blah. I cover all the science there. Watch that video, show it to your parents. It's called Bananas, the world's most dangerous fruit, or the most dangerous fruit in the world, something like that. No, you're not right there, Sarah. You don't need to eat cholesterol. Your body already produces cholesterol. In fact, I got my blood test done a few months ago. I put it online. My cholesterol was higher than I thought. It was higher than previous tests. It was like 190, and I'm not eating meat or anything. I think it came from some saturated fat. So if you want some more cholesterol, if you really think you gotta have some, eat some add some Ben and Jerry's. You don't need to eat dead animals to get cholesterol. Your body produces it just fine. Let's see. Thanks. Hey, Reynald, what's up? Hey, I just put your order out for the postal delivery or pickup, so hopefully you'll get it really soon. Let's see. Um, is it our liver or kidney that produces cholesterol? Not a biologist. Someone here know which organ produces cholesterol? Well, here's Daniel Stanley's question. Not a vegan, but a friend. Isn't GMO more of a concern than meat? Also, isn't there meat-eating countries with low rates of diseases? Well, first of all, let's do your first half of the question. Isn't GMO more of a concern than eating meat? Well, um, it depends what your priorities are, really. I mean, more of a concern. What do you mean more of a concern? In what sense? What sense are you talking about? I mean, for saving the planet, for saving animals' lives, for being healthy, there's so many issues. I'm not sure what your concern is there. I mean, I would look at it like this. Why do I need to eat GMOs for? That's the whole question. The only reason they exist is that these giant multinational corporations patented a gene and pushed it out into the world, forced it in some cases to some countries that don't even want them, for a product that doesn't even need to exist. It's been shown that their yields are no better. In the way the foods are produced, not only that they're bathed in pesticides and fungicides and all that stuff, they're not raised in soil. That's the whole thing. It's the whole disconnect. I mean, food since time immemorial has grown in nutrient-rich soils. And with GMO-oriented farming, it's the apex of chemical-based farming. Instead of put it in good soils, they just spray chemicals. All the nutrients will be in this chemical mixture we give it. Oh, it's getting disease, let's spray it with this other chemical thing. Oh, cool, thanks for the tip there. Blackie speaks, thanks. Thank you for being great, Ryan. Thank you. So that's why I'm not a fan of GMOs. They don't need to exist. The only reason they exist is to make corporations more powerful, more money. That's it. They're not tastier. It's not like you go to a 5-star restaurant featuring GMO foods because they're so freaking tasty. They're not tastier. They're inferior in every single way. Their taste, their growth quality. So why should I eat a food that sucks? That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, why should I eat GMOs for? There's no great reason that I can see to eat GMO foods. Unless you are a shareholder of Monsanto, your dad owns Monsanto or another GMO high-tech corporation, and you profit off people using your products. Other than that, they don't help people. They help that corporation. They're not, it's an inferior product, so that's why. And then we can get into the science of it, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm just telling you there's no reason why we should eat GMOs. None. Oh, thanks for the tip there, Jacob. Yep, they said pesticides would reduce herbicides, but no, they've grown resistant to all the pesticides and herbicides, so they're using more, and it's not working anymore. And the farmers are complaining. Watch, there's videos on YouTube. You see the farmers like, I spray the stuff and nothing happens anymore. Yeah, organic is typically better. It really comes down to how well things are grown, and typically organically grown food is grown in better conditions, better soil, better nutrients than chemical-based farming. Like, why do you want to support chemical-based farming? You just like chemicals? You like pouring chemicals down you? I mean, most of us like to, eat good food. At least food that's not effed up, so that's it. Why should you support that? Because you vote with your dollar, right? That's how I feel. So I don't want to give them my money and tell them, hey, make more of this crap. No, I support people who don't grow like that. Yo, Vigado Blue, what's up? Let's see, Jessica, how do I deal with people in real life who make fun of vegans? I actually strangely don't encounter that many people who make fun of vegans. Maybe they know I'll shred them in a debate. I'm not sure. I'll just ask them like, why? What have you heard? What have you heard about vegans? What have you, And I'm sure they're gonna just repeat one of the many dumb myths that I've, debunked time and time again on our channel. So, yeah, fruit causes diabetes. There you go, Liam Anthony. Crap like that. Plants have feelings. What else? Excess carbs make you fat. The list goes on. No, fruit does not cause diabetes, Lisa. If it did, I eat more fruit than anyone I know, and I don't even eat that much. There's fruitarians out there, but I'm talking about people I know around here in town. I eat more fruit than most vegans I know, and I'm far from diabetic. In fact, if you watch my last blood test video from a few months ago, my hemoglobin A1C, which is a test of precursor to diabetes, my doctor says I'm in the lowest 10 or 20% of all age ranges of his patients. So no, it doesn't cause diabetes, as explained time and time again. See what the health, it's excess fat in the cells, intramyocellular fat. What's the most effective way to inspire a vegetarian to go vegan? I would say most vegetarians are kind of blissfully unaware of what goes on in dairy farms. Show them some footage of dairy farm footage. You'll find some on YouTube. Let them know the horrors of the dairy industry, how they keep cows perpetually pregnant, and when they produce offspring, if it's male, it's killed or turned into veal. So why do you want to support that cruelty? And the female cows are either killed or they're made into new dairy cows, which go through this whole cycle of perpetual pregnancy. It's a crappy life. Yeah, they're not being killed, but they're pretty much being tortured and abused their whole time. So yeah, let them know about that. And let them know the reason why they have trouble quitting is that there's morphine in cheese and dairy. There's a morphine molecule in there that keeps the young feeding back on the mother. But it becomes an addictive connection for humans. They don't want to give it up. So show them there's no reason. It's got pus. It's just not a food that was intended for humans. Cow milk was made, guess what, for freaking cows. Turns a small creature into a 1,000, 2,000 pound creature in a relatively short amount of time. Why the F should an adult human be drinking a substance that was intended to turn a tiny beast into a giant beast? I don't get it. It makes no freaking sense. It's just laziness. Wow, Likas. Are we talking about Tom Likas? What's he talking about? I haven't heard that guy for a long time. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks, Holly. Thanks for loving us. Thanks. Feeling love. Thank you. Now I'm going to do a video on carbs again. I saw some celebrity that I've covered in the past who wasn't too big on carbs, came out pro-carb. He has embraced carbs. I won't tell you who this guy is. It's not Dr. Stork. I'm hoping to film a video of this today, so we'll see what goes on. Oh man, anyone else having a tough time watching the stream today? I'm sorry if you are. I'm sitting right by my router. It's like 6 feet from me, so I should have a strong internet connection, so I assume it's on the Google YouTube side. Hey, you go, cool, thanks. I'm glad I helped motivate you to go vegan. Awesome. Advice for protecting your teeth. What kind of advice are you looking for about teeth? I just recommend, brushing several times a day, flossing, and what else do I do? I got a water pick I use because I have some gum issues I gotta watch out for. Okay, so everyone's having different qualities of streaming. I see some people having freezing, others not having trouble. Exotic Peril. I've been depressed about all the bad news every day about vegan diets being bad or whatsoever. It's not news, it's just sensationalistic, poor journalism. Let's see. Am I gonna leave this one up on the channel, Jacob? Probably not. I don't like to have too many of these live streams on our channel. So I left Mondays up. I'll probably take this one down. I won't take it down immediately. Probably watch it for maybe an hour or so after I'm done here, but I will pull it down. Any studies on organic meats? You're sure is the difference and yet to find a study on this? Well, yeah, they're a little leaner, but I was thinking of grass-fed. But what? You still have all the bad stuff in there. I mean, organic's not going to make cholesterol go away. It's not going to make saturated fat go away. Maybe it'll be a tiny microscopic bit less, but still you have all the animal proteins, increase your IGF-1. I mean, it still has everything. Just it was fed, you know, organic food, great, you know, but still you still have all the issues, the health-related issues in organic meat versus non-organic meat. It doesn't, it's, you're trying to polish a turd when you get to that point, but it's organic or grass-fed, like, great, that magically makes all the bad stuff go away? Does not. Favorite instrument is guitar for sure. I don't have a favorite hummus. What do we do on Valentine's Day? I don't know yet. We still have Angie's birthday in a couple days. Pika House, are you depressed? Are you calling us depressed or anything? Or just having some fun there? Because I don't see a bunch of depressed folks here. Well, it's raining in Silicon Valley right now. Yeah, we're getting the tail end of it. It's like a cool, cloudy sort of day. Edamame good for you? I think so. Angie, she's out at yoga, and Jojo and Bobo are running around somewhere. Let's see, Logan Blake wants to moderate starch versus fruit. Why have a debate on starch versus fruit? I mean, unless someone's a fruitarian and poo-pooing that, oh, starches are bad for you. They cause disease and mucus forming, you know? Unless they're putting out some bullcrap line like that, I mean, they're all good, you know? Like I said, I never met a whole food carb that I didn't like. Seriously. Oh, did you like my Scottish accent there, by the way? Angie's birthday, it's in early February. That's why we always do that Disneyland video every time around February, but we're going to do Hawaii instead. Is that an Irish accent? No, I thought it was a more Glaswegian, Scottish accent. Cooked foods are addicting. Just very addicting. The most addicting substances in the world are cooked foods. I sound more Canadian, Mr. Alex. I'm trying to do a Glaswegian Scottish accent. That's my favorite accent to do. I'm glad I'm a mute. I sound Indian. Yeah, I sound like an Indian person living in Scotland, I think, huh? Thoughts on, I don't even know how to pronounce that Spherge dude. I don't know. Like, what are my thoughts? He's just some crazy guy, right? Why should I? He's just trolling. He's got no science to back him up. It's just bro science. Why, you know, why bother with that dude? We're gonna be in Hawaii during the first week of February. Let's see. Hopefully we're ready. We haven't made any, I mean, I planned, I got where we're staying, rental car, but I have nothing really like lined up yet. If I missed a good question, paste it again. I have like 200 people right now. That guy's insane. I agree with you, Carol. That guy's insane. I don't like try to deal with crazy people and make videos about crazy people. It's just kind of wrong on many levels. Let's see. Can I explain more about the 70 more harvest left? I don't know what that is about. Are you saying there's not that much topsoil left? I believe it. We've depleted that too through crappy farming practices. Yeah, we're definitely gonna record some of our Hawaii trip. It's Angie's birthday, so I don't want to work her too hard. I want us to have some fun, but yeah, I'm sure we're gonna film because it's so beautiful out there. I haven't been for decades. I'm not one of those YouTubers on like, you know, permanent vacation. Wow, I'm going to Chiang Mai and Hawaii and Costa Rica. No, we're not like that at all. People perceive us as being adventurers, but no, we just kind of adventure around California pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, Angie's never been to Hawaii before, so this will be cool. Oh, cool, Robert. You got your Keep It Car, baby. How do I get it out to you guys so quick? See? I want you guys to know. Robert backs me up here. You know, I did a live stream. You bought it. You got it, what, like the next day or so? See, I'm on top of my stuff, you know? That's why I tell you, I'm pretty busy. Hey, Enter Before, what's up, guy? Yeah, I'm busy making YouTube. I'm busy just keeping up with our whole, you know, our shipping our books out, ordering t-shirts and all that. It's a full-time situation. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? You got one in the last stream too? Yeah, I remember a bunch of you guys got it in the last stream. It was great. It was awesome. And I wanted to reward you guys, sign them, and get them out there as quick as I can. which grains are really heart healthy? I don't think any grains are heart unhealthy, if that's what you're asking. I don't, have any trouble eating rice. I mean, the highest rice eaters in the world per capita, Vietnam, they eat like 5 times the rice we do, and they have the lowest rates of obesity. Heart disease doesn't really exist. I mean, I don't know what more you need than that. Just look it up. Look up Vietnam rice consumption. Do I eat nooch? Yeah, you're talking about nutritional needs. F yeah, full on. Let's see if I could make one person go vegan. Who would it be and why? Love to get my mom vegan. You know why? Because she's my mom. Oh, Angie sent me a link about Waka Flocka. What'd she say here? About he's still pissed off at vegans. Wow, I gotta check that out. Now, if you haven't checked out my video about Waka Flocka quitting vegan because some vegans were too mean for him. Um, let's see, how tall is Angie? She's about 5'3" ish. Hey Byron, what's up? Hmm. I finished it. I finished my smoothie, guys. Oh no. Hmm. No, I didn't see that inch before. No. Is that on Netflix? Yes, I've gone through a skateboarding phase. Yeah, actually, competed for a couple years, like on ramps and skate parks when those were around. What was that? I was like the early mid '80s and such. Yeah, totally. I had a skateboard phase. I still have a board. I still like ride it around a little bit, but nothing serious or anything. Thoughts on honey from backyard beekeepers? I don't know. I would say, if you can use another sweetener, like what's so special about honey? Just kind of leave the bugs alone if you can, the insects alone. I mean, I'm not going to be the vegan police, so I'm just telling you how I feel. If you don't have to, why bother with them? Just get a plant-based sweetener. There's so many. Yeah. Let's see. Do I do martial arts? I studied or practiced Taekwondo for about a year or so when I was younger. I still know a few moves. Well, sometimes I'll go. When I used to go to the gym more, a year before I started going again, I go and hit the body bags and I'll do some of my kicks and stuff on there. So I should do that now that I'm going back to the gym. Try to do some of my kicks on the body bags there. Some kicks and punches. Let's see what else you guys talking about here. Thoughts on vitamin B12, Robin? Yeah, just my B12 levels were super high. Watch my latest blood test video. My B12 levels are like in the top like 10 or 5% of Americans. I just take a sublingual B12 spray a couple times a week. I've said it here many times. It's like called Nature's Garden or something like that. You can get it on Amazon. And my milk, my almond milk from Whole Foods is fortified with B12. So yeah. Let's see what else you guys talking about here. Now I haven't seen the movie Rotten. Um, let's see. Your Omnibros watching wants to know my ethnicity. I've actually made a video about that. If you want a more detailed video, just look Happy Healthy Vegan Ryan's ethnicity. But yeah, basically I'm about almost like 3/4 Chinese. See if you guys see it here. 3/4 Chinese, and the other quarter is mainly like European stuff, like white English things, English island things, British Islands things. But however, if you add it all up, 1/16 total of me is Cherokee Indian, Native American. So that's what my unique looks are like. So when I go to Hawaii next week, I kind of just fit right in. I remember that in the past, mixed Asian is kind of the look there. Thoughts on vegan pregnancy? Very healthy. I've seen many great vegan children born from vegan mothers. So yeah, completely healthy. But I'm not a doctor. Do your research on that. Yeah, Raynell, he was on the Monday live stream and he got his book yesterday, right? So yeah, see, I'm on top. If you guys buy our stuff, I'm just not one of those guys. Oh, I'm just riding bikes around in Chiang Mai and floating around like a free bird. No, that's not me, man. I'm working, man. I'm working. So I'm here to help you guys. So if you get anything off our store, get it now before I go to Hawaii next week. Let's see. Pika House. Oh, we got someone here finally. Pika House. F all you weirdo vegans. Like, okay, now tell us, how are we weird, Pika House? You know, you come out and insult us. Remember, you're representing meat eaters because you're talking to a room full of vegans here. How can vegan kill you? Be specific. How can vegan kill people? We're listening. We're all waiting to you, Pika House. How can vegan kill? Be specific. You know, part of my title is QA and debate a vegan. So I've been doing QA for about half an hour. So I thought maybe we get a little debate going on here. Um, let's see, Elise Rene, you want to ask some vegan weight loss questions to Angie? She doesn't like to really portray herself as a vegan weight loss expert or anything like that. But I'll just tell you what I recommend. High carb vegan diet, whole food, plant-based, the least amount of processed food as possible if you're really serious about weight loss. Keep your protein low, don't have a bunch of soy and stuff like that. Just high carb, low fat, whole foods. And make sure you have some kind of exercise built into it. Just don't be fully sedentary. Have something where you're doing something kind of on a regular basis, like what the US government recommends, like 20 minutes a day. It could be modest like that. You don't have to run marathons or crap like that. Just keep your body moving. So high carb, low fat, whole food, moderate amount of exercise. Okay, did I lose Pika House here? Did he ever come back? All right, Pika has an amazing response. Hear me closely. It's taken so long for our one troll here to get an answer on how vegan will kill you. I guess vegan will kill you if you go up to a really buff, pissed off vegan and say crap like that. That vegan could kill you, so I agree. You gotta be careful. Don't walk up to Patrick Baboumian on a bad day. He just may just squash your little meat-eating butt, right? Pika House, you're absolutely right. Don't piss off a guy who can throw you through a window, basically. Let's see. What else are we talking about here? Oh, Pika finally came back. Hear me now. If animals get eaten, there will be overpopulation of animals and total destruction. Isn't that an awesome argument? Don't you like that? If animals don't, I think he meant to say don't get eaten. It's not like, here's the thing. Why do so many animals exist? And he's not talking about like bears and squirrels and whales. He's talking about, the 3 or 4 major animals that are raised in factory farms to feed the billions of people around the world. We're talking about the 70 billion animals that get raised specifically for for human consumption. So if we weren't consuming animals, why the hell would farmers spend all that time feeding, raising, producing meat from 70 billion freaking animals a year? They just wouldn't raise them anymore. So it's not like people would all stop eating meat one day. I can't even imagine a reason why everyone's like, hey, let's just all go vegan tomorrow. We'll set our watch by and go vegan tomorrow. And all those, I don't know. It would slowly, the supply, the amount of those animals would slowly go down over time. The supply and demand. If people don't demand as many, there wouldn't be as many supply. So that's a stupid argument. Yeah, we don't need 70 billion farm animals for people to eat. We just don't. So it's a stupid argument. We just would all go free. It's not like everyone, we're all vegan today, let's let them all go free. That'd be amazing, but it's not going to happen that way. There's no scenario how that could ever happen. Absolutely none. So anyway, it's just a lame argument. Do you have a better one, Pika House, than that? So that's the reason why you won't go vegan, because you're afraid that 70 billion animals will be let loose on the planet. They'll just be walking out of the slaughterhouses and factory farms and sorry there guys, and destroy the planet. That's crazy. That is just absolutely insane. That's just a fantasy. That's an insane fantasy. Not to say you're insane, it's just an insane fantasy. Would I kill an animal if it was attacking me? I mean, if I was getting beat up by, like, say, a dog out in the street who's like biting my leg, I don't think I'd kill it. I mean, I wouldn't be thinking kill. I'd be thinking, how am I gonna get out of this situation? I'd probably have to hit it or something like that. But I wouldn't think, I need to get a knife and stab it or shoot it or something like that. No, I'd just try to get out of the situation, I mean, I doubt I could kill an animal, really. I mean, if a lion was attacking me, I would just be getting out of dodge. If I was getting eaten by a shark on my surfboard, I'd just get out of dodge, hit it on the nose or something, but I don't think I'd be thinking, I must kill the thing. I would just try to get out of trouble. I would try to get out of the situation, extract myself from the situation. Let's see. I saw a few vegan gains debates, but man, those things are like 2 hours long, you know? So I don't have time to watch them. But I try to skim through them. Did Pika House come back and say some more brilliant stuff? Why did God created animals? How did the first people lived? They eat animals, and that's why you're here now talking. Well, I know we have a bunch of Christian vegans here, and can some of you guys inform Pika House that when God created man, did God say, and here are all the animals for you to eat, right? Eat them? No. What is that verse from Genesis where he says, I gave you, here's the world and all the diversity of the plants, all the fruits and seeds. That's what you are to eat. I know I'm paraphrasing absolutely wrong, but I know you guys can back me up on the Genesis line there. If you could give that to Pika House. So help him out here. That's a horrible argument. God, if you look in the Bible, God never said, here are the animals, people, and go and kill them and eat them. In fact, keep the cows permanently pregnant and slaughter their babies so you can enjoy milk for the rest of your lazy life. You know, it's not in there. It's not in there. There you go, Genesis 1:29. So nice try, Pika House. Very nice try. But if you're going to quote scripture, make sure you actually have some actual scripture to back up what you're saying. I'm not saying the Bible's the be-all end-all, but if you want to play that game using biblical scripture, it's like you're wrong there too, you know? So anyway. All right, so Pika is probably trying to find a new approach since he's been shot down twice with just completely bogus fantasy arguments. Let's see what else we got here. What do I think about owning pets in general? I love my pets, man. My cats are my best freaking friends, you know, and they have a wonderful life, man. They're happy, they're loving, they're rad. Am I religious? I've talked about this before. I'm a very spiritual person. If you have to define me, if someone put a gun to my head, I would say some kind of combination of Buddhism mixed in with like the divinity found in certain forms of yoga. You know, I guess I'm a Buddhist of sorts, you know, but yeah, I'm definitely a very spiritual person. That's why I'm a musician and artist too. Let's see, what else are we talking about here? Yeah, Reyno has a great point. They literally breed the animals. Supply and demand is what dictates how many animals are in factory farms and being slaughtered every year. So people like Pika House can be lazy idiots and eat dead animals when they don't need to. You know, needlessly killing animals to keep their brains alive so they can say this stupid crap to us, right? Anyway, no offense, Pika. I just think it's lazy to be eating animals. I really do. And I'm not going to comment on how horrible Pika House's grammar is, but we'll just let that slide. In the end of the day, you have the wrong idiom there. It's at the end of the day, all right? In the end of the day, vegans are a problem, making more and more people focus on this crap and starting a virus. What does that mean? I don't know. I take that back. If I called you stupid, Pika, that was rude, and I apologize for that. I just get upset. I'm emotional. I'm a human being, just like you and everyone else. And when I see stupid crap, when I see lies, when I see these stupid myths being said by people like you and others who try to debunk veganism with bullcrap, I do get pissed off. So yeah, you know, it happens. You know, sometimes I'll cuss someone out on the basketball court. You know, they piss me off. It's pretty rare. But this is stupid. Vegans are, you said in the end of the day, vegans are making more and more problems. People focus on this crap and starting a virus. What does that even mean? How are we making problems? How is a problem to fight climate change? Are you aware, Pika House, what the #1 contributing source of greenhouse gases is? It's not transportation. It's your much beloved animal agriculture. So if we're not part of that whole animal agriculture problem, we're not creating problems. We're actually decreasing the problems of the world. Like, what's destroying the rainforest more than anything? Is it vegans? No, it's animal agriculture. 91% of Amazon rainforest destruction is directly attributable to animal agriculture, specifically clear cutting and related activities due to cattle raising. So people like you can be lazy and go buy some kind of free range cattle. So and ship to America and other first world countries. So no, we're not creating problems. We're actually lessening the problems so people like you can lazily enjoy the benefits that we're actively creating. You guys benefit. You guys, meaning Pika and other meat eaters, you guys benefit from this, all the great benefits that we're causing, the gains that we're helping give the world. So can you tell me how you're actually making the world a better place for the next generation, Pika House? How are you, either as an individual or as a meat eater, making this world better so that your children, assuming you'll have children someday, will have a planet that's going to be beautiful and non-polluted, will have a rainforest, and won't have rising sea levels? What are you doing to actually do that, Pika House? Where do you, either as an individual or collectively with your fellow meat eaters, how are you saving the planet? Tell me. Well, bananas are not sterile in the sense they do reproduce, not via seed. Anyone who's actually grown bananas, and I know a place where bananas grow around here, they don't spread through seed. And I'm not even talking about the big Cavendish bananas, probably just like the one little tiny kind of tropical ones. They grow by root spreading. So they're almost like an invasive species. Even though they don't drop seeds, the roots will spread and a banana field can pop up if you don't, like, knock the trees down or cut them down. So yeah, it might be sterile in that sense, but they do reproduce, they do grow. Let's see, it looks like Pika has left us, huh? Oh well, it was nice. Dude, do I have children? Why do you want to know that? I've talked about it many times. Do you have children, Pika House? Is something I want to know. Because, I'm saying, it doesn't matter if I have children, with the actions I'm taking and all us other fellow vegans here are taking are going to make the world better for your children, assuming you have children someday. Hey, Christian Zamora Garcia, what is up? Let's see. Let's see. Michael Patterson, I need help, please. I'm a new vegan and I've developed a slight rash. I had this happen to me once or twice before in the winter time when I'm eating more strawberries, and I wonder if just because maybe there's some residue, some pesticide residue, even though my farmer says they don't spray anything, I've just been washing my strawberries a lot better, spraying them off, cutting off the greens on the top, because I thought that's where toxins would accumulate. So ever since I started doing that, being more hardcore, I haven't had any rashes. So think about that. But yeah, rashes aren't always food, Race Lover. Thanks for bringing that up. True. It's something to be wondering, but yeah, it's hard to trace these things down. It really is. That's why, there's so many doctors you can try to go to. They'll send you from one specialist to another, and they might not ever figure it out. Okay, so you're a young kid, Pika. What is the worst than Pika? Even though you're 15, you got to get some more grammar gains because you're still in school. So you have access to teachers, I hope. You got to get that grammar going on. So Pika says, what is worst than a vegan who won't shut up being a vegan? It's annoying as F. Well, where are you? Again, you're speaking in generalities. Who are these vegans that you're saying are just talking all the time about being a vegan? You're the one that came to a vegan chat here, and we're not all saying, I'm vegan, I'm vegan, I'm vegan. We're just talking about vegan issues. Like, say you went to a chat about, NBA. You see people talking about basketball. You go to a chat about low-carb paleo, they'd be talking about eating meat and dairy and how vegans are crazy. So you're in a vegan conversation right now. So of course, people are going to talk about veganism. Pika House, stay in school, please, Pika. That's what you really need more than anything. Instead of trying to debunk vegans, which is not your career path, you need to get some grammar skills. Really, you do. I used to teach for the Princeton Review. I used to help people, kick ass in the SAT and the ACT, and I've taught grammar because I used to be part of the SAT. And yeah, you would never get through the grammar part of the SAT. You're in the bottom 10% there, bro. Seriously, I'm not saying that to be hurtful. I'm just saying that you got to step up your game, bro. If you want to be able to survive in modern society, which is an information-based society, you got to be able to communicate clearly. That involves speaking effectively and writing effectively too. So get your gains out there, bro. Go back and hit the books. Veganism needs to stop. It's not going to stop, Pika House. I'm sorry. This is the fastest growing segment in like the food industry right now. It's a well-known fact. That's why you see more and more companies offering vegan products or just going fully vegan, more vegan restaurants now than ever before. So veganism will not stop. In fact, again, you're going to benefit from all us going vegan. The planet's going to be healthier. Everything is going to be better because of us going vegan as you continue to lazily pollute the planet and try to destroy it. So by the time you have a kid, or maybe you're young, maybe by the time you're my age, the planet, could be pretty effed up because of people like you. You gotta hope more vegans are more people are gonna go vegan if you want to have a healthy planet by the time you're my age, bro. Seriously, just keeping it real. Keeping it freaking real. Oh, Pika's not a native speaker. If so, Pika, my bad. Again, I'm not picking on you. If you're a native English speaker, yeah, your grammar is really, really bad. If this is not your first language, good job. Seriously, hey, Joey, don't knock the camera over, Joey. Yeah, if this is not your first language, Pika House, good job. Seriously, I know how hard it is to learn a second or a third language. So yeah, keep up studying your native language and English as well. So anyway, Snoozette, really important. Any info on how genes could affect going to vegan? A doctor told my friend not to do it because of his anemia and heritage. Well, that's strange because anemia means an iron deficiency, and if your doctor actually understood the actual science about this, there's actually no difference between vegans and non-vegans when it comes to anemia. There's absolutely none. In fact, some of the most highest iron-containing foods are plants, like spinach, like my pumpkin seeds. I actually go get some right now. They're full of iron, so it's just baloney. Secondly, his heritage, like what? Every culture has meat in it, so there's like, that's a silly argument. If that were the case, if your doctor said that, no one would ever go vegan because everyone's heritage and culture involves meat eating. So that's just a horrible argument. I've never seen any information, any science, I should say, that says people of certain genetics it's easier for them to go vegan or likewise more difficult for them to go vegan. The only thing that makes it easier or difficult is up here. There's nothing in one's genetics that doesn't allow you to eat tons of plants. That's just silly. Ask your doctor, what genetic code sequence says, oh, this person can survive on plants only, and this genetic sequence doesn't allow people to survive on plants only. Baloney. And let's see. All right, let's see. Joey the cat keeps rubbing the camera here. It's making things really, really difficult for me. Let's see. Did we lose Pika House there? I think we lost Pika House. Sorry, bro. Again, no offense if English wasn't your first language. I'm not trying to pick on you in that sense, but we got to talk in the language that we're doing here. So, that's all I'm seeing. What is the dumbest argument I've ever heard for eating meat? Well, that's one. I told you it's my heritage argument. Like I said, everyone's heritage has a culture that eats meat, so that's silly. And again, there's no genetics that dictate if you will be able to eat only plants or only meat for that matter. Is he back? Is Pika back? Okay, Pika, if he didn't like me calling you stupid, you might want to return the favor, the courtesy, and not call me or anyone here a dumbass. Once you open that up, I can call you stupid again, right? Not to say I did, but yeah, as Brooklyn says, Pika's being rude, so it's be cool. Love to Pika. Let's see. Are we okay owning cats and dogs despite the farm animals that die to feed them just for the purpose of companionship? Who says any farm animals are dying for any vegans, cats, or dogs? Look it up. There's nothing that says a dog or cat can't be vegan. What they technically need is the right nutrients. So go look it up. There's no necessity about that. All right. So if you want to read some articles on that, there's an article in Good Magazine written by a cat nutritionist. I think she's it's just an animal nutritionist too, about vegan cats and dogs. So check that out. And again, I'm not going to tell you how to feed your dogs or anything. I don't want to kill your pets. I'm here to tell you how you should eat. But there's nothing necessary about animals having to have meat, especially you know, if you know anything about nutrients, what to supplement them with. So anyway, cats and dogs can't be full vegan. I don't know. I've seen the contrary to that, and they're not dead yet. So what I say to someone who says certain vegan sources like Dr. Greger and PCM are not credible? Well, that's just bullshit, Jordan, because first of all, like Dr. Greger, he's not actually conducting these scientific studies, this research. He reads through the research of others, and 99.99% of these researchers he's pulling studies from are not vegans or vegetarians themselves. They're just researchers, not being funded by the meat or dairy industry. Maybe your friends think only science that comes from the meat or dairy industry is credible, you know, ones that have bias, financial bias. So no, Dr. Greger's sources are legit. They're as legit as you go. And PCRM, I mean, I think the results speak for themselves. Dr. Bernard, go onto his about on the PCRM webpage, and you'll see how many studies this guy has conducted or been a part of. He's an elite diabetes researcher. So if he's not credible when it comes to speaking about diabetes, no one is, because you'll have a hard time finding anyone who's done more real research, non-industry funded research into diabetes. So that's just people just using their own bias. Oh, those guys are vegan. You can't trust what they say. I mean, as long as the science that they're producing or quoting from is valid and not funded by industry, be it meat or potatoes, then they have to point out what's wrong with the studies. Have them say specifically, why cannot you trust the real solid science that they either produce or quote from? How do you know you're out of starvation mode? What are you talking about there, Robin? Take on processed vegan food. Try not to have that much. You know, have some sometimes for some fun. Let's see. Oh man, you guys are going so quickly for me here. Good tasting, healthy vegan cereal. Love Crunch. They have some vegan ones. Angie likes that. Check that out. Eating insects. No, I'm not hip on eating insects. Yeah, occasionally when I'm biking or running, one will fly into my nose or mouth, and I'm not stoked. All right, so I guess that makes me not 100% vegan if a bug flies in my mouth once every year or so. Yes, we love Disneyland. We're going to go back and make a video hopefully in February. Let's see. Let's see, guys. You know, I've been on an hour now, and I hate to be so graphic, but I need to go pee, man. I just did this smoothie, and I didn't pee the whole time at the gym. So I should actually split and try to get a video made today, too. I tell you, there's a certain celebrity type person that I've covered who was anti-carbs, now has embraced carbs. So I'm going to do some more research into that and possibly make a video for you there today. So yeah, I really got to pee, guys. It's so embarrassing, but you know, I guess that's what happens when you play basketball and go to the gym for an hour and a half and come back and smash this thing down. Just drinking water the whole time at the gym, too. I got to pee, guys. So thanks for joining me on this impromptu live stream again. I'm not sure I'll do another one. Probably by Monday. Yeah, and love Topeka. Love Topeka House for making this industry interesting, even though his questions were a bit on the annoying side. But anyway, thanks, guys, and go and hit it. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.